Yo, what's up everybody? So 2K recently just dropped a Moments Challenge from where Klay Thompson scored 37 points in a quarter. Absolutely crazy performance, but for the game, you have to score 52 points with Klay and get the win, and then you get a free 8,000 MT. Here's my lineup for the challenge. At point guard, I have Emerald Chris Paul. And the reason I have him in here is he's a great playmaker, so he can pass the ball to Klay really well, pass the ball down the court, and a great defender as well. And Emerald Klay because I have to score 52 points with him. Emerald Evan Turner because he's a pretty good passer and playmaker as well. Then Amethyst Kenyon Martin is in there because of his defense and rebounding, along with Dikembe Mutombo. So I have a great defensive playmaking lineup. And then Klay is basically the only scorer, and that's exactly what I wanted. In the challenge, you're going against the Sacramento Kings. If you have him as shooting guard, which I do suggest, then you're going against De'Aaron Fox, not the best defender. He is a lot faster than Klay, but that shouldn't matter. What you want to do at the very beginning of the game is go to timeout and substitution and turn them both to manual, so that way Klay doesn't get subbed out. And as you can see there, he does get the poster dunk. You won't get that many times. That was just a lucky animation, especially since he wasn't targeted at all since it was the first play in the game. And one thing you can do is double team. There I force a jump ball, but if you do get a steal, you can run up the court very quickly with Klay and get an easy bucket in transition. There he hits the tough jumper. Right there with Chris Paul, I just drove right at his defender. And Klay goes up and gets the easy bucket. You can run that, but eventually they do catch on. And they do switch and get a man on Klay. But in the first quarter, that should work fine. Here he does draw a foul, gets to the free throw line. His free throw did surprise me a little bit. It's a little bit weird, but once you get it down, it should not be a problem. He has a good rating. Usually it's 80% chance or above. And right there, Chris Paul, a great playmaker, one of the reasons I have him in. Threw the ball all the way down the court to Klay Thompson, who draws another foul and once again goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Right there, great defense by Kenyon Martin, rebounded for Dikembe. That's why they're in the challenge. And Klay Thompson wide open for 3 in transition, not tired at all. Green light. That's what you want to do in the first quarter. Basically, you want to shoot a lot of threes if you're open. Then once you get hot, they start like playing you tighter from the 3-point line. You can just call for an ISO and drive right by there, as I did. And here I was cherry picking a little bit. Klay does miss the 3-pointer, unfortunately, but then we do get the rebound and he drives to the rim and gets the bucket anyway, so not too big of a deal. Right here I do the same play, come up at the defender. Unfortunately, I meant to take a layup, but he takes a horrible jumper and makes it anyways. So in here I just call for another ISO, get that poster animation again, because once again, beginning of the second quarter, not that tired. Right here I am cherry picking with Klay a little bit, pass the ball to him, and he hits the 3. The only consequence of cherry picking is obviously you only have 4 guys on defense, so it is a lot easier for the offense to score, but the computer is kind of stupid, so it's not that bad. There, call another ISO, another easy score with Klay, even though his speed isn't the highest. I mean, off the bench, the Kings have a bronze player in the game guarding Klay, so he should be able to completely destroy that. And there he gets another foul, going back to the line, and once again hits 2 of 2 free throws. Really, all you have to do is get there a couple times and release it quickly. Make sure you do not hold it for too long, and you'll be fine. There, once again, draws another foul. This Klay was great driving, even if he wasn't finishing. He was drawing a foul or doing something like that and gets to the line again. That was how I got a majority of my points. And like this right here, wide open in the corner, green light from 3 to almost end the second half. And at this point, he is getting a bit tired. Right here he drives, getting to the line once again. That's how I scored most of my points at the end of the second, since he was getting tired. I didn't want to shoot really, so I did just drive to the hoop and get some easy buckets with him at the free throw line. And here at the end of the second, what I did is I actually called 4 timeouts in a row. This gives all your guys, especially Klay, great stamina to head into the second half, on top of the stamina they regain from the halftime break. And here he throws up the half court. Does not make it, of course, very unlikely. And here I show him scoring his 53rd point. And really, that's all the tips I have for you guys. I mean, I cut out the third and most of the fourth quarters just because that's all you really need. I just did the same thing in the second half. Nothing you guys missed. And as you can see, you do get a decent amount of MT from that game. And here's a look at the box score. Klay Thompson absolutely went off, as you can tell. I mean, I had to score 52 points with him. And right there you can see his free throw percentage is great. Dikembe grabbed 18 boards, so really everyone chipped in, even though it was mostly Klay with the scoring. And right here, as you guys just saw, 9,000 MT added to my MT total. So really this challenge is a great way to just get some easy MT. I hope this helped you guys out. They also dropped a Carmelo Anthony challenge where you have to score 62 points, so I will be making a video on that, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Like the video and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching.